All right, so the next thing I want to take a look at here is our boss right here, our boss loft, which is the base for our flanges. So just take a look at our dimensions here. We've got a length of 2.250, and we've got a width here of 150. If we pull this to the side and take a look at our model here, you'll see right now we've got our UCS is set for the front UCS. And if I bring this back to the world UCS, okay, if I bring this back to the world UCS, you can see now the orientation of my axis. Now I'm going to show you a little trick here that we can use so that we can draft without having to create a new UCS all the time. We can actually work in isometric view and use the snap modes of the different faces to draft on faces. So for example, since I know I'm going to use a rectangle of a certain dimension, working in the isometric view, I can start at one corner here, just at one corner, and then just going ahead and using our relative coordinates, right? We can say something like this, at 2.250, comma 150, and there's the dimensions of my rectangle. But now, because I also have the dimensions of where it's placed, I can simply move it, and you can see physically that this rectangle is on top of that face. So I can center it here, and if I take a look at my drawing one more time, we can see that we have a setback of 0.563, right, plus our 0.125 there. And what we have here, we're going to set back that rectangle as it's centered here on the face. Let me switch back to a wireframe mode so you can see that better. So we're going to move this rectangle back. Just use move, and again, I'm using the snap mode here for the midpoint, making sure I track along that face, along the x-axis, and I'll punch in 0.688. So that's the position of that base. Now, this is just a profile, and even when I extrude this profile, we're going to extrude it up by 0.125, and that'll represent the base there. Alright, so if we take a look at the drawing, we can see actually that we should make our boss right here 0.25. You can see I've already extruded it at 0.125, but that's not a problem because we can use our press pull tool here. We can select the face, and you can see as I'm pulling up the face, again I can just do 0.125 for a total of 0.25. So even if you do make some mistakes with the extrusions, there is still the possibility to revise on the fly. Alright, and now what we can see, if we switch back to a conceptual view, we actually have two solids there. Now I'm going to recommend for now, for the moment, let's just keep them this way, and as I proceed actually I'm going to make a copy of these solids here just for now, because I don't want to start from scratch should I make a mistake.